Hello, Mavericks, and welcome to another episode of MAV Oneshots. This is your friendly host, Anvil Dude, bringing you more mech action. Well, I haven't shown them yet, but I have got hexapods. Ooh boy, yeah. Now this, I'm very, very excited for. Because, don't mind the dinging, I'm just getting out my notes. Because these hexapods mean that I'll finally be able to help out. Who was it? Who was it? Anyways, you know who you are. You asked me to make a build using hexapods, and now that I finally have them, I may as well. Okay, looks like the armored ones have less weight on them. I'm just going to take on dude with the greatest volume of carrying capacity. Actually, quick question here is if this Hex Stomper, what is the 850 recoil stability? Wow. That's a lot. Okay, that's pretty cool. Which means that we should be able to use almost anything, really, and still get a good amount of... You know what? Why not? I'm gonna build something just a really heavy artillery MAV. Just a really heavy artillery MAV. Really, really heavy. Lots and lots of howitzers. Five and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, that does fit. Get this sort of elongated, whatever that is. I am very curious as to what the recoil properties of this will end up being. Although, yeah, screw it. I'll find out what happens with that. Now, you know what? I don't want to do it like that. Instead, I want to do it like this. This kind of sine wave. And I might as well, in this case, stick one up there as well. Okay. There we go. Yeah, have a sine wave of those. And then on the other shoulder, I'm just going to slap a ton of rockets. Still only have the Z-quads, don't have any of the other guys. 4, 5, 6. And these Z-quads I don't have to worry about recoil with at all. Oh, nope. There you go. And so I'm just going to pop these on as a big cluster. Yeah, just like that. Okie doke, and we still have plenty of weight. We need a nice heavy generator. Let's see, we need 1,000 at least. So might as well stick on big guy. Nope, that does not fit there. Yeah. Oh, hey. Hey. There we go, that fits. And since we still have plenty of weight, and I really don't want my chassis to be completely exploded, let's put on a couple of spacers. Not the right way around. And some armor on the front. Yeah, and then just stick on a nice heavy armor plate. Okay, not one of those then. Plate V. That does very little to actually protect me. Okay. Spacer. I think it is... yeah, it's this guy. There we go. Which actually... oh, that's too heavy. Interesting. Let's just stick on some medium armor then. I only have about 500 left. So... a little bit less than 500, so 400 and something would probably be best. Plated protector, just a little plated protector stuck on the front. There we go, just a little tiny shield out front. Weapon groups. Group 1, of course, will be all the howitzers just in a nice line. We'll have to see what happens with recoil. They have splash, so I'm not too worried. Weapon group 2. All these guys, again, just in kind of a nice regular line. But then I'm also going to have secondary weapon groups just in case of camera difficulties. These ones will have the traditional start with the one that's attached to the chassis, or the body. There we go. Let's see what this does, shall we? And as usual, Outpost Alpha, kill limit 15, free for all, 5 AI, 2 randoms, a defender, an attacker, and a scout, all at random levels, 15-minute time. And let's get going, shall we? Now, if you've never seen a before, the format is this. I go with one build. If I first get a kill, then I go until I die once. If I first die, then I go until I get a kill once. If neither of those happens, I go for 1 round. Now, if I do die and or get kills, then I will end the one-shot. But stay tuned if that happens for the Aftershot. That will show me finishing up the match. Oh boy. There's the scout. There's a Wonder Bread with a big spot right in the front of it. A nice heavy bot. Another scout, but more of an engineer or commander scout. Ooh. There's a frightening looking hexapod. And he's got a lot of ARs as well. That could be an issue for me. And an interesting defender. Well, this is going to be fun. And we will see. Go. Where are we? Right. C is now chat. I died first. That's not a good start. I think part of it was the trees, part of it was just we have a variety of rather high-level MAVs here. And also, I mean, I am an artillery MAV as opposed to something more battle-ready. So there is that. I do like the spread on these, though. It gives a really nice sort of a line effect. And I believe that they're actually at a fairly similar distance to my rocket pods, which is kind of nice. Aha! That was too far. That is more... Yep, that again. It may take a while for me to get the kill. This is going to be one of those matches. I've not had one of those matches in quite a while. Okay, now those guys should be, they're just about 2 grid squares away. So that guy should be 400 meters. But there's a hill in the way. I don't quite trust that that's only 400 meters anyways. Considering that that's 500 meters and that probably barely hit the next line. Because if you think about it, 2,000 divided by 10, which there's 10 grid squares, should mean that it's 200 meters per square. I do believe that that is a lie. Okay, so you're about 400 meters away. 450, 460 to 500, I'd say. Oh, oh, I'm being shot at by him. Those were stupid shots. That should have done a significant amount of splash damage, I hope. This is Hex versus Hex. And I'm dead again. And I've got 10 minutes of this left. Oh man, this is not good. This is definitely an artillery bot that should not go into battle on its own. And I'm gonna die again real quick. Hey, I got a kill! I got a kill! And that's it for the one-shots then. This has been M.A.V. Have a nice day. Be sure to join me afterwards for the Aftershots. See you next time. Have a nice day.